It is a beautiful day here in Central California. This handsome feller and I just came back from the Thursday swap. Not as grand an affair as the weekend event, but still a pleasant place to spend the morning, to rummage for monsters. Finger puppet. No, it was too much to ask for. I flew too close to the sun. It's happening. No. No. That's from one of my regular vendors. She has been on their table for, months now. And I've looked at her several times. Excuse me. I thought somebody had marked her up, but that seems to be the way that she's supposed to look, and okay. I can get behind it, I suppose. I have her slated for Volcano Mountain, I believe. We'll try her out as one of Dracula's Amazon brides on Volcano Mountain. See how she fits in there. If she doesn't take to it, we can always try her somewhere else. Perhaps she's a fitness instructor on the beach at Coral Cove, or does she not stand up? The wrestling figures are usually pretty good about... She will stand. I'm unable to get her to do it at the moment, but I'm confident of it. I don't know what I was saying. Couldn't have been important. But from one of my regular vendors, she's been there forever, so I got her for what I consider to be a bargain. So we'll find a place for her. She's a cool figure. Will you stand right there while I get another figure? Can you do that for me? Can we hold each other, support each other, help each other out, lend each other a little balance? Like we're dancing. Da-da-dum, da-dum. Nope, don't aim for too much. The mommy can stand next to them. All right. From another one of my regular vendors, a really good. This is from Dan. He is a good guy. He always has interesting toys, and he, merchandises them a little more. Like they're all priced and cleaned up and laid out on these little trays. He does coins and other things as well. But this is Katana from the DC universe. A very nice Katana. There's a lot of Katana merchandise. But not all of it this nice. I do like the sculpted hair rather than the more, what do you call that? Not real hair, but combable hair, workable hair. I don't have the patience or the skill set for it. She's very nice. All the DC girls, is that what they're called? The DC young ladies have these cool boots on the figures. I also have Supergirl and Barbara Gordon and Bumblebee. And then this I also got from... I got it from Dan. He hadn't even processed it yet. I just saw it and liked it, and he was kind enough to let me swoop in there and get it. It's missing a leg. He usually sells stuff that's like complete, but this wasn't processed yet. And I liked it. I think he just gave it to me because I only paid him $1, and that's what that one was priced at. Thank you, Dan, for this lovely fire dragon. Not that you're gonna watch these videos. Why would he watch these videos? There are a lot of dragon toys, so you kind of, I mean, not you. I kind of have to be selective, or am selective with dragons, but this guy spoke to me. Or these guys, these folks. I guess they would probably conceive of themselves as two individuals, though most people wouldn't conceive of them that way. I wonder if that's difficult for them. Perhaps Ramona will find out on her adventures. Okay, on to another vendor. Here's what I got from a vendor that I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a new vendor or just somebody I haven't done business with, but I've rummaged through their toys and give them some quarters. This elephant pirate, again, I have far too many pirates, but how do you say no to this guy? This is an elephant who decided, you know what? A life of crime on the high seas, that's for me. Or I don't know, I guess that's rude to assume that he decided that. Maybe the circumstances around him determined those choices for him, or at least narrowed his other options and sent him to a life of crime on the sea. But, you know, in any event, I think there's a story there, how that came to be. And there's suction cups, which, you know, when considering which toys to put suction cups on, the pirate elephant is an interesting choice as well. So, I am glad to have this. I'm taking too long on each toy. This is too long. You should move on to the next toy. You should move on to the next toy. 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 Star Wars. Who doesn't like Star Wars? There are some people, and they are entitled to that. But thank you, George Lucas, and the good folks at Star Wars, and now the good folks at Disney, who are taking over and keeping the party going, and the folks at the various toy companies over the years who have, I don't know who's making the toys now, but I know lots of folks have had a hand in it, and there's a lot of fun Star Wars toys in the world. This is, I could look and find out for sure, but I'm not going to. Yes, I'm going to. Is it? No, I was going to say it's Papa, but it's Safari. The good folks at Safari. A war horse, and I have little knight figures that go very well with those. No, he's supposed to go like that. Why would he be like, I mean, I suppose he could be like that, but that makes more sense. And the last from this vendor, look at that. Isn't that a great, I was going to say monster, but it seems too lovely to be a monster, doesn't it? Like an orchid creature. I suppose monster doesn't have to connote unloveliness. Perhaps we should reclaim the word. We'll call it a monster. Well, no. Monstrous. Monstrosity. I suppose monster does have a sort of... I think Jim Henson's monsters are beautiful, but they're also monstrous. I think I'll call this a creature, a flower creature, because it doesn't seem monstrous to me. It seems lovely. My first thought was the fairy forest, but maybe the jungle, an orchid in the jungle seems fitting. The colors seem better for the forest, though. I don't know. We shall see, but I think that might be catch of the day. And there's lots of lovely stuff there. So, glad to have this. My thanks to that vendor and to the folks wherever this came from. I'm not sure. This is a Paramount Pictures. Looks like a McDonald's toy. McDonald's, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, McDonald's, for this. All right, on to another vendor. This is, if you saw the other haul video, the same vendor that I got those Marvel Legends from last week, or two of those from. They are back, and they appear to be new players on the scene. I got this Roadrunner for the Arroyo. This guy. He is a Toy Biz. Isn't that great? Isn't he fantastic? I love him. What use is this? Is he supposed to be fighting? Is he supposed to be... I think he'll be a chef somewhere. We'll get him, like, knives and, like, 4 cutting boards, and he'll be a stressed-out chef. I'm working as fast as I can! Come on! Let's get these orders up! People are hungry! I've only got 4 arms here! Yes. Where should he work? I don't know. I mean, the Arroyo's got the inn, the saloon. Perhaps he works there for now. I mean, everyone's got to eat everywhere, so we'll figure out where exactly, but, or, I don't know, maybe he's a writer, journalist, out to get the scoop and writing away furiously. I don't know if the idea of him furiously chopping things pleases me. I think a chef for the time being. Thank you, Toy Biz. And then finally, from those same vendors, they had, I think I paid 50 cents a piece for those. Bargain and a half, and then they had a whole pile of things for, I mean, not that it matters, but 3 for $1, which, you know, cool. So I got this cool critter. Is that a mantis? It's got like one big button you can press together, or each hand individually. I mean, that feels like a Happy Meal toy, but that's a pretty well designed toy. I don't know. I don't see a stamp in it. Doesn't matter. Oh, there's right. Yeah. McDonald's. Cool. Well done, McDonald's. Cool toy. To the jungle, probably, with him, I think. Ooh, and this was the first thing I saw on the pile that made me stop and go, well, I'm doing a bag of toys here. I like puppets of all kinds, but this one is particularly good, isn't he? That is just a satisfactory monster. Terrific. Good colors. These are usually unpainted, aren't they? But he's got actually a nice paint job. The teeth and the eyes are picked out. I wonder if... Well, I mean, clearly somebody did that, but if that was added aftermarket. An entirely satisfactory monster. Very good. This dragon who is kind of terrific in its terribleness. Probably more like a decoration on something, like on a, a dragon's tomb or something, than a actual critter. And it's kind of flat like that. But I don't know, I was intrigued by that. Okay, let's get out of the room here, guys. Very nice turkey. For the Arroyo, I'm going to guess Safari. Made in China, it does not say. Nor does it. I don't know why I keep. Nobody cares who makes them. I care a little bit. I do care a little bit. This little fighter, ready for action. This cowboy action figure, articulatable. He's got like a vest on. He's got this terrified expression on his face. I'm supposed to get on that bull. This seems like a bad choice. I'm beginning to have second thoughts. Very cool figure. Look at, he's got a belt buckle. This was, again in the. These were 3 for $1. Another. Look what a pleasing size he is. I just looked at the time. We're running at 17 and a half minutes here. I should wrap this up. Also, a terrified look. It must be. Rodeos seem really scary. I've never actually been to one. They do them a lot in this area, but I don't know. Maybe I'll make that happen this year. We'll go on a rodeo adventure. My wife's been. Of course she's been. Everybody's been. A nice cowboy here. Painted. Some good detail on him. Safari? No. Safari figures aren't fashion like. Oh. It's a weird material too. I don't know. No, it's not Safari. I don't know what that is. He's nice though. Little barrel. A pirate. Nice painted pirate. Again, I have plenty of pirates, but I don't have this particular pirate, who again is like the safari figures, but is not a safari figure. That's a different material. This cool rider, who's seems to be much like this cowboy here. We'll find a horse that goes with him. I've got a whole bunch of horses. We do not lack for horses. And then finally, Artemis from Ready Player One, which is a book I really enjoyed, which got made into a movie by Steven Spielberg. And this is one of the main characters from the film. Artemis, one of the High Five. I don't know where she'll go, but we'll find a good place for her. She's kind of a cool figure. And definitely a cool character. I like her hair. All right. Thursday, swap meet, haul. Thank you.